In the ever-twirling world of celebrity relationships, fans are always eager to know which pairings are real, which are platonic, and which ones might be skirting the line between the two. Reality TV alumni Chris and JoJo have found themselves at the center of such speculation, and a recent post has only added fuel to the fire. Chris, who rose to fame through Love Island and later appeared on Celebrity Big Brother UK, posted a revealing snapshot on June 1 that sent social media into a frenzy. The image shows him shirtless, lying in bed with JoJo Siwa, who is resting peacefully beside him with her hand gently placed over his bare chest. Chris is seen planting a soft kiss on her forehead, a gesture that many would consider intimate and affectionate. Accompanying the photo was a simple but telling caption, "Sleep in beauty." This single post encapsulates an emotional tenderness and physical closeness that is hard to ignore. Whether their bond is a friendship or the beginning of a romantic journey, there's no denying the comfort and connection they seem to share. The photo isn't just a snapshot, it's a moment frozen in time that has invited the public into their private world, where affection appears to bloom organically. But the intrigue doesn't stop there. While one image could be written off as a friendly cuddle between two people who became close in the emotionally intense environment of reality television, the couple, or perhaps soon-to-be couple, have not exactly shied away from deepening the mystery. JoJo and Chris have taken their connection one step further by involving their families, a move often seen as a major milestone in the progression of any relationship. On the same day that the now viral bedroom photo was posted, Chris also shared a wholesome image of himself engaged in a game of Nintendo with JoJo's father, Tom Siwa. The casual family bonding activity not only seemed genuine but also suggested a level of comfort and familiarity that goes beyond casual acquaintance. It's one thing to spend time together in public or post pictures on Instagram, it's another to participate in low-key family game nights. The notion that Chris is now familiar enough with JoJo's inner circle to spend downtime with her parents implies a growing trust and possibly even long-term interest. This kind of inclusion often speaks louder than public declarations of love, as it shows that their connection has roots in real-world dynamics, not just filtered snapshots and story tags. Further cementing this sense of intimacy is another social media post from JoJo's mom, JoJo Siwa, who shared a video on her Instagram stories that has since been widely circulated by fans. The short clip shows Chris and JoJo sitting comfortably together on a couch, clearly relaxed in each other's company as they enjoy a night in. The caption, "Game Night," may seem unassuming at first glance, but the context in which this video was released transforms its meaning entirely. By tagging both Chris and JoJo in the post and choosing to highlight their togetherness in such a casual yet intimate setting, JoJo seems to be giving her subtle blessing, or at least acknowledging the depth of the bond her daughter shares with Chris. Parents don't often include someone in these cozy family affairs unless they see a positive dynamic or potential for something more meaningful. This public display of inclusion is a subtle nod that Chris is no longer just a friend or a fellow reality show alum but someone who has earned his place at the family table. These nuances are not lost on fans, who are adept at picking up even the smallest cues in the lives of their favorite celebrities. It's also worth noting that both Chris and JoJo have enjoyed their fair share of media attention, both for their professional endeavors and their personal lives. JoJo, a vibrant entertainer and outspoken advocate for the LGBTQ+ community, has always been open about her identity and relationships. Her fans appreciate her transparency, which makes any ambiguity about her current relationship status all the more tantalizing. Chris, on the other hand, has cultivated a persona that blends cheeky charm with emotional vulnerability, a combination that has endeared him to a large fanbase across multiple platforms. When someone with such a carefully curated public image shares a moment as intimate as cuddling in bed with another celebrity, people take notice. It's not just a random post, it's a deliberate act that communicates a certain level of openness and perhaps even a readiness to share this part of their life with the world. Whether they're playing into the hands of fans and media outlets or genuinely sharing their journey remains to be seen, but the impact is undeniable. People are talking, speculating, and rooting for them, which in itself is a testament to the chemistry they exude. Moreover, the timing of these revelations appears far from accidental. In the world of entertainment, timing is everything, and both Chris and JoJo are savvy enough to understand the ripple effects of their posts. June 1st, the date these images and videos were shared, is not only the beginning of Pride Month but also a time when many celebrities align their personal narratives with broader cultural movements. For JoJo, who has always been proud of her queer identity, sharing such an affectionate image with Chris on this specific date adds layers of meaning. It challenges traditional expectations of love and intimacy, sparking conversations about what relationships can look like in today's world. Some fans have speculated whether this could be a fluid romantic situation, while others believe it simply illustrates the beauty of deep platonic affection. Either way, the narrative is rich with possibility. By sharing these moments publicly, JoJo and Chris aren't just opening the door to rumors, they're also inviting the public to rethink how relationships are viewed, defined, and celebrated in modern culture. And yet, despite all the speculation and theories, neither JoJo nor Chris has explicitly confirmed or denied the nature of their bond. This ambiguity only serves to heighten the intrigue. Some fans argue that their relationship is a beautiful example of what platonic love can look like when nurtured in a healthy, trusting environment. Others are convinced that the signs point unmistakably toward romance, especially given the body language, family involvement, and timing of their shared moments. The lack of a clear label allows their connection to exist freely, without being confined by societal expectations or assumptions. In many ways, this openness to interpretation mirrors the evolving nature of relationships among younger generations. Labels are becoming less important than the emotional honesty and support people provide for one another. Chris and JoJo's current dynamic, whether it eventually leads to a romantic relationship or remains an affectionate friendship, represents a refreshing shift in how emotional bonds are portrayed in the public eye. Of course, with this heightened attention comes the inevitable scrutiny. The public's fascination with celebrity relationships often crosses the line into invasive curiosity, and Chris and JoJo will likely need to navigate this minefield carefully. Social media is both a blessing and a curse in this regard. While it allows celebrities to connect directly with fans and share their narratives on their own terms, it also opens them up to intense public examination.